obviously seeing Jamie as Pinhead and the chatter and everything was creepy, but there's a new one called The Mother that is absolutely just disturbing. And it was cool because you reread them in the script, and then all of a sudden they're in front of you on the day, and you're like, oh, that's like not even close to what I could have imagined.
So Hellraiser, it's so exciting to have a reboot. How does it feel for each of you to be stepping into what is both the 11th film in a franchise and also, in a way, the first?
Well, we obviously wanted to honor, we tried to honor at least a couple of the first ones, but there's no way to kind of cover all the ones that kind of came after that. But yeah, we really wanted to, I think, specifically Brother told us, he's like, really want to honor not just the first couple movies, but specifically the novella, which was really exciting. So it's kind of fleshed out the world based on that original source material. So there's a lot of nods to fans who kind of know the original and where it came from and stuff. So I'm excited to see what people write.
Wonderful. Now, Drew, the character of Trevor is really interesting because while he may not be the best for Riley, at times it does seem like, they genuinely care about each other. Can you talk about that dynamic and what he represents in her life?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's it. That's what makes it kind of interesting, the relationship between the two. It kind of goes along with the theme of desire and temptation and, what you want in your life or what you desire. Ultimately, the further you go into it, it just hurts you more and more. But yeah, I mean, it was really fun to play, and it's messy. It's not a lot of clean lines. So I think that's what makes it, at least that's what, I was drawn to about it. I'm sure Adam was too, is, these characters were fleshed out and complex and yeah, it just added more layers to it, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. Kind of on the flip side, I would say Colin and Matt seem very good for each other. And that relationship also extends to how Colin treats Riley. So can you talk about that relationship and then the found family that is like adjacent to it?
Yeah, great question. I think that Colin and Matt, they have a good thing going on. And from kind of what I understand, what we would talk about in those initial sort of like reads and stuff, when we break down the script with Bruckner, he was like, Matt might have actually had some substance abuse issues too. And so he's willing to take a chance on his sister, and then it sort of all blows up in his face. But like, I kind of think, like you said, throughout, it's sort of like it becomes Colin's chosen family because, the disappearance of Matt, he doesn't kind of know where else to kind of turn to. And the one sort of like piece he has left is Riley. So he's going to do anything at all costs to basically help her and find her and make sure that she's okay. And so I think it was kind of really beautiful to get to like flesh that relationship out, on screen and off screen. Like, I love Odessa and Drew, but mainly Odessa. No, I'm just kidding. But both equally.
Drew's all right. Now, speaking of like beautiful, like very creepily beautiful, I guess, are the Cenobites. We get some new ones. We get to see some classics. What were the weirdest or most fun for you guys to see on set?
There's a lot of new ones that pop up, which is really cool to see. I mean, it's seeing, obviously seeing Jamie as Pinhead and the chatter and everything was creepy, but there's a new one called The Mother that is absolutely just disturbing. And it was cool because you reread them in the script, and then all of a sudden they're in front of you on the day, and you're like, oh, that's like not even close to what I could have imagined. It was such a fun experience to come to work every day and see something new.
Do you have a favorite or least favorite, Adam?
The chatter has like always been my favorite, and Jason Lyles, who plays him, is 6'7", so it's just daunting, huge thing in front of me, which is awesome. I don't know if I have a least favorite. I think they're all. I don't know. There's something I can pick in every one that is really, really cool.
Least favorite and
or
most
just
favorite.
I mean, like scariest.
I would say the scariest for me is the Weeper, just because, again, her size. But I think also there's something really cool about one called the Gasp. and it's always sort of like looking for air. It can never find its like bearings, and it's like very unsettling. And the work, like the body work that Zachary, who played the Gasp, that he did was just terrifying and added so much life. Like even just like the head clicking, and it was like all this weird shit, like kind of, it was like animalistic and very creepy to be in front of. And we luckily got to do some shots where we were both in it, where he was actually there for us, which was so awesome to have that practicality.
Yeah. And that is awesome. Thank you for those unsettling descriptions. Have a great day, guys. I really enjoyed Hellraiser.
Thank you, Tatiana. Thank you.
Bye.